If you ask me, are we satisfied where we are in quality, the answer has to be no, because until you're absolutely perfect, which no company will ever be, but this is really an area where you strive for perfection, and we'll never achieve it, therefore we'll never be completely satisfied with our quality. I should say one last thing about quality. There's the quality that's the absence of things gone wrong, and that's like eating a meal that doesn't poison you, or like wearing a pair of shoes that doesn't hurt. But there's a huge difference between absence of problems and presence of happiness. So we shoot not only for absence of problems, but we especially shoot for a joyous owner experience. That's one of the reasons we spend so much time on design and on vehicle dynamics and the way things feel and sound inside the car. It's also one of the reasons why we've dramatically if some of you may have noticed, in the old days, like 7 or 8 years ago, a lot of GM cars had what I would call dull paint. It wasn't that there was anything wrong with the paint job, it was just an absence of brilliance. And I talked to the manufacturing people about that. They measured it, they agreed with me. We were not best in class. We have, in the last few years, dramatically upgraded the quality of our paint jobs in terms of luster and radiance. And if you think about it now, the way recent GM cars and trucks look in their paint jobs, they're absolutely like they were lit from the inside. We've also made dramatic quality gains in the fit of our sheet metal, how closely the panels fit. Like the distance between the hood and the top of the front fender, the distance between the hood, the front edge of the hood, and the top of the headlight, the gaps between doors and the gaps between parts on the interior. These have nothing to do with whether the car brakes or not. It'll function just as well with a poorly fitting hood or a gap over the headlight. But these are things that people associate with quality. They like to have an object that looks like it was put together with great care and by somebody that had a lot of respect for the ultimate customer. And I challenge anybody, this is a challenge I issue frequently, is go to your local Chevrolet dealer, have him show you a $19,500 Chevy Malibu, take out a gap gauge, which is a little gauge where you measure distance between body panels, and measure about 20 points around the trunk lid, the doors, the hood, and so forth. And then go to your local German prestige car dealer and pick any of the 3 brands, or your local Japanese prestige car dealer and take the same little gap gauge with you and start measuring gaps on those, and then send me an email and tell me who's got the most precise body fits.